Hello, everybody. Happy
Hello.
Wednesday.
And we are here.
You are
Yay.
here. You made it. So I'm Nicole. I'm joined by my lovely co-host Stephanie, and our special guests for tonight. Joining us for tea, we have Eric and Josh from It's Explored. Hey guys.
Nice
we
to
were
meet
recently with at the Catskill Game Farm.
That was a wild night, I would say.
It definitely was.
Still.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't get it out of my mind. It's the one thing that's honestly on every topic of every conversation we've been having.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Right. Like I'm still talking about it. I'm like, oh my God, the game farm was crazy. And we obviously don't want to give too much away tonight because the videos are going to be dropping. So
you guys gotta check that one out because I think it's probably at least our best video yet.
It was crazy.
So that's for sure.
Do you have any kind of like idea time frame that you guys are working on? I know it's a lot of footage to go through.
I think we're going to be dropping in 2 weeks on actually within 2 weeks today. So
awesome.
Here occurs. So yeah, it should be going out not next Wednesday, but the following. Dropping around 9:30 p.m. You guys can check it right out on It's Explored. So we got that going on the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So back up a little bit because we kind of jumped right into it. Like we always do, we get excited and then forget. This is you guys' first like podcast appearance, right?
It is. It's officially our first podcast, so I'm very excited. This is definitely a different experience, not having to go run through, a abandoned place or something. So I get to be in the comfort of my home. I'm definitely going to take that.
It's nice. It's very nice. We get to sit here. We have some tea.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I am drinking the vanilla black tea. And I'm drinking it out of my new, I don't think it's on that side, my new Gettysburg mug.
Cool.
Because we had a pretty cool night or weekend in Gettysburg at the Battlefield Bash this weekend.
You gotta tell us about that.
Yeah.
That was wild. I told you guys, you have got to like get together and come next year because it is a really great fundraiser for injured veterans. It's just this big para party. Like everybody comes and it's very family reunion-y vibes.
Laid back. That's nice.
There's a lot of vendors. You can always go, explore some of the battlefields and stuff like that during the daytime. They do close it at night. So, but it is pretty neat. You can go walk around the little town. There's some great restaurants. So it is a good time. I didn't get to go this year. Sorry, I missed everyone, but plans, change. So
It is what it is.
What are you drinking?
So tonight I am drinking something brand new. It's called Wedding. And it smells like wedding cake. And let me see if I can find Chinese mutant white tea buds with lemon and vanilla and a floral plethora of pink rosebuds and petals. So
Chinese mutant tea?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it smells good.
You're going to be like radioactive tomorrow.
I might be glowing.
How about you guys? What are you sipping on tonight?
So I have this very nice one of a kind. It's called Awa.
Okay.
I've heard of that. It's very rare.
And what you drinking on, Josh?
Drinking of the water.
Water. It's important to stay hydrated.
Yes.
So, both good choices.
Issue, I know it's tea time, but if I drink tea at this time, I'm not going to get up at 4 a.m. So I had to watch.
We're not picky. I have had cocktails in a mug. I have had, anything goes.
I hear it.
As long as your pinky's out, you're fancy for the tea party.
I have been known many nights to drink a cup of coffee at like 2 a.m., go to bed for a few hours and be back up by like 6:30. So
that's not me.
It doesn't affect me like that.
Either. You have ADD. So it's
Goodies work.
explored.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Still stuck
explored.
on that. It's explored.
It's explored. So
We explored.
if you guys, everybody watching, if you have not checked out their channel, It's Explored, go check it out. I have a pretty good eye for people who, are doing cool things in the paranormal, and these guys are doing like a really cool mix of urban exploration and paranormal investigating and just having fun. And all their videos are super fun, and hanging out with them was super fun. How did you guys get started in this?
Honestly, we were just friends doing it before the camera. We're all best friends, grew up, with each other from a small town. So we were already going into abandoned places and daring each other to try to do crazy challenges and one up the other. And I honestly, when I was like growing up too, house was a little creepy. We had a jail cell that was in like our basement. It used to be a warden's office, like way back when. So like that kind of is like what spiked my interest in the paranormal, because definitely some like weird things have happened there. And then of course them coming over and all, they experienced it too. And then fast forward a little bit, we found ourselves going right into abandoned places, and next thing we know is like I dare you to go in there by yourself and see if you can, go to the other side or go in the attic. And then we're like, wait, why are we not filming this? Like, we'd have some very interesting nights. We definitely should have a camera on at least. And one thing led to the next, and now we're here.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Very
So
cool.
what was like your very first investigation or paranormal encounter?
Ooh, so honestly, I would say our first like real investigation where we took it serious had to be the Slayton School. It used to be a all boys school, then it got turned to a girls reformatory
Awesome.
school, and then they had it to both sex kind of integrated. And the place had a pretty dark history. There was a lot of abuse that happened there, and just suffering that happened. And there's, I think, 12 buildings that were still standing in the chapel. Still documents all over the place. We went there in the winter. It was,
I want to say February.
yeah, I mean, there was still snow on the
Yeah.
ground. And we went in there and we were like, not expecting really anything to happen. And we were just filming to have fun, and got home. And I remember it was when I uploaded everything and finally like watched it on the bigger screen, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we caught, it was our, actually still to date, our very only like apparition, like full body. It was this girl that was like standing like this in the middle of two trees. And on the video, all I did was I just turned quickly like this and was filming to show that they were probably like 200 feet away from it. And as I whipped, I just happened to catch it. I got home and caught my eye, slowed the video down, and I seen it. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is amazing. And then it was our first video. So a lot of issues were in that video. We ended up having to delete 90% of the footage. We forgot to turn mics on. Like, we were just learning,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Excitement got to us. So we had to go back. And when we went back to actually catch footage for like the episode, we seen little kids' footprints all through the snow.
That's cool.
And it's like, I'm talking about
Wonder if
50
I can pull
feet.
some
Yeah,
up.
you might be able to pull it up. There was like 50 feet of nothing. And then it would just be little footprints. And I mean, like this.
Yeah.
Little, like tiny little guys. And they would lead up to the doors of the building, or like to nothing. It would just be like maybe 10, 15 steps, and then it would just vanish. And it was like fresh,
Still
soft
ahead.
snow. I mean, we have the whole video on our channel. It was our first one, so it was a little shaky, but it was definitely like one to remember. We're actually planning to go back and doing a full circle moment to back to where it's all started, because that place definitely deserves the updated version of us, I should say, where we know what we're doing now. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm
But
excited.
it's crazy how you
Awesome.
kind of catch some of the best stuff when you're not even trying.
That's what I said. It's always when the cameras
Mhm.
are
Yep.
off. And one thing that we actually started implicating was backwards body cams. And it's like, well, we had the front chest mounts, and now we have these like littler guys that are in infrared, and we're gonna start clipping them to the back of our bags and or our shirts. So you gotta think, how many times have you been there and you heard something banging behind you,
can't
and you're
see it.
like,
Yeah.
what was
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
I got the eyes behind my head. So think of little tricks.
That's really smart. But to me, as a non-editor, I'm like, that's twice as much footage to go through.
Yeah.
It's killing me. I'm telling you guys, like, because we've had this conversation. I'm not an editor. I like my lives, but I'm trying. I'm getting there. Hours.
Like I said, you got to fall in love with it. That's just part of the process. Once I fell in love with the editing, it became easy because it's something I enjoy now. Especially it helps with like my zen. I can just sit in a room by myself for 8 hours. You know what I mean? Nobody can bother me is my excuse. So I'll take it.
Don't come in here. I'm editing. While like playing video games, scrolling.
Video is done 4 hours ago.
That's awesome.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
But
So what made you choose? What made you choose the Catskill Game Farm as a location that you wanted to film at?
Ooh.
Honestly, I think it was different. It was completely out of our element from like where we are here. We're going like it was just exactly what we said. We experienced it firsthand. It was completely out of. We weren't expecting nothing to happen there. So it was like
before that, we were doing hospitals.
Yeah.
We were doing insane asylums. We were doing graveyards. Abandoned places that like murder houses and things like that. We went like just a kind of a wide spectrum of things, I would say, like so rapidly we kind of hit the ground running, being only like actually in the game for 4 months. So it's like then you guys had a zoo and I was like, who would not want to be in a zoo like that? Like I like the zoo during the day, I have to like it at nighttime. And then she brought up Sean, and I was like, okay, that sounds like an interesting guy. I gotta check him out. And now it's like my best buddy. I text him every day. Like,
I love Sean so much. Sean is the property manager of the game farm, and I don't even know how I explained him to you guys. I'm like, Crocodile Dundee.
Meet Steve Irwin / Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that's what he's like. Like he's just,
and he has like a touch of Gandhi to him.
Right? I feel like I could just listen to like his wisdom.
Oh my God, he could make like audiobooks of all.
Oh my God, I know. Like, so a lot of what we were filming ended up being half just Sean documentary.
Oh yeah. I have to edit through at least 4 hours of just Sean talking. And I'm not mad about it. Like I'm like, all right, it's pretty interesting. Again.
It really, really is. Like, because you go in and you're like, there's this guy. And so when I first met Sean, I was going there to tour the place because we were doing a like photography influencer event and I was hosting the ghost hunts. And I roll up and I'm supposed to be meeting this chick Stephanie there because she was organizing the event. Instead of Stephanie, I see Sean with his guns and his knives. And I'm like, you know what? I'm either really, really safe or in so much danger right now.
You can't say just his guns. You got to set the picture for him. He got like these revolvers that are a foot long and silencers that add on like another 3 inches. Like guns are an understatement.
Like he's Rambo.
But you are in no better hands in those woods. Nobody knows them better.
No. I've never felt safe in an investigation. I was ready to do anything Sean told me to do.
I'm like,
I was so.
You told me to run, I'm running.
I was so worried because was it when we were in the Rhino house that somebody was trying to like break in? I was so because I've got you guys behind me, and he's like Sean's run off and left us, and I'm like. And I didn't know somebody was breaking in. I thought coyotes were coming in. So that's why I was like crouching ready to shoot some damn coyotes.
No, he freaked me out when he got freaked out because if Sean's freaked out, then something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I think the best part about that is we got it all on like our night vision camera.
It looks so
with
good.
audio, so you literally just watch him like just go run into the darkness.
Let's play it.
He took off. I'm like, oh my God,
like,
you know.
Starts screaming, and I'm like, okay, oh, this is real. I mean, yeah.
We were chased by a bear.
That's I don't know.
Hey bear.
Hey bear.
Hey there.
Yeah.
We keep saying
Yeah.
Well, because that's what I
That's the new
do in Alaska. When there's a black bear, you just, hey bear, hey bear, hey bear, so that they know that you're there. And they're usually more scared of us than we are of them.
It's so they know you're friendly and approachable, clearly.
No. Let the Alaskan tell you how it goes with bears. Let's stay away from them.
These are New York bears.
Now, what would you do one day when one looks at you and says hi back? You're gonna be like, oh, this is a sticky situation.
This is a little bit of a spoiler, but there's so much in the video, that's going to be coming that I don't feel bad
Not
giving
even
this
a
away.
fraction.
Yeah, we were chased by coyotes, and we did see a bear.
Yep.
Well, we can't leave the part out that I also was blindfolded with headphones on, and then got them taken off and told that we're getting chased by coyotes in the middle.
Yeah, we're doing a session, and Sean just like, gotta go, guys, let's go. And I'm recording, and you're under, and we're doing an Esta session, and so I don't see my phone right away, and he has to burst in like, let's go.
Yeah.
The coyotes are here.
Oh, I thought y'all were screwing with me too. I was like, well, nah.
I thought it was like just a prank. I swear, I thought it was like a twisted prank they were pulling.
And then we pulled out the night vision binoculars, and you just see a head, and I was like, oh, this is real.
He says it so calmly. It's like, oh, is that a deer? Bigger than a deer. Is it coyote? Bigger than a coyote. Let's go. Let's walk in the direction of this animal that's bigger than a bear and a coyote, or bigger than a deer and a coyote.
Oh my God. So when the next morning, so I don't know if this is gonna be in a video, so I don't mind talking about it. We kind of were just like driving around. When we left that building, I had left a REM pod like set up and a couple other devices that were just around. I go back and get them in the morning. He's like, oh, hop on, and his little like Polaris buggy he had, little off-roading cart. He's like, yeah, hop on it. He's like, oh, y'all can fit. And we're riding around. It's pouring. This man is like whipping through branches. I'm like hanging on the roof of it. It was honestly like one of the funnest times. I was like, you are insane. And he's like, no, nah, this is insane. And he like shows me a video on his phone of him like chasing 3 huge bears with a stick. And I'm like, you're not real.
Right? He's like a parody of an action hero, but like in the best way. Because where an action hero is like, oh, I'm going to fight these bears. Sean has the goat be good stick.
Yeah.
Literally.
He has a herd of goats that
like
walks around with us, and sometimes they get a little feisty. And he has a stick.
Yeah.
They were eating our ponchos.
They were so funny when we were walking around because like they were peeing along the trail, and then they would just, if they saw him getting too far ahead, they would just bolt into us and shove us over to get to him. I'm like, hello, rude much.
I don't know if y'all can see, but we took a little clip. He was like going into the branches and all. It was a great time.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. Like I cannot wait to go back. Like I got in trouble for staying away so long, so you guys better get back there soon.
Oh my! I got the text that if I'm not back by September, he's tracking.
He will,
and he probably will.
He will.
I think I'm gonna be back in September. I'd rather just stay on his good side. He's definitely one of those characters.
Yeah. So, did you guys, without saying what it is yet, did you guys end up taking something home?
Ooh, we have to from every location we go to. So,
but I think we're gonna keep that a secret to the video.
Yeah, I mean, we took a couple things home.
I know he was giving us a bunch of. He was like, "You want a bathtub? You want half a deck?"
Would you like a kidney? Like, oh my god.
Like I have
Yeah,
thousands of picture frames. Do you want a box?
Yeah, like the randomness. I mean, we also got some other items. Everything you see behind me, even that was like used on the Blair Witch set. So everywhere we go, we have to take an item from. It's kind of our addiction at this point. I have boxes full of just like where I can't even fit them on the walls at this point. So it's like I definitely had to get my hands on something.
Yeah, that's actually how I met these guys. Is we were at the New Jersey Cryptid Convention. And we had a table upstairs. You guys were downstairs. So I just kind of did a quick wander downstairs and I'm like, holy shit, you guys have some like a cool little collection here. And you had the screen playing like the intro from your videos. And I don't even remember how we got talking, but we got talking. We're like, we're going to collab.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I was gonna say we were like thrown off too. You just kind of just stumbled right up and we're like,
yeah,
I like what you got going on here. I was like, no, nice.
I need to get that EVP session over to Nicole that we did, and that way maybe she can get it to you guys as well, and see if you want to do some editing and stuff with it. So yeah, because that was that moment when we were over in the big cat cage, just like that got really intense, really, really fast.
I was gonna say that's kind of when everything really got real crazy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like you could feel it shift in the room. Just
everything shifted. I think when that other person, the owner or whatever he was, I think when he came into the picture with the EVPs and in the and with the spirit box, I think when he came, that's when everything just changed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it literally sounded like a whole yell right after.
Yeah. That was a really good EVP session, though.
Lisa,
and I have a pretty good software that we could amplify it in and kind of clean it up and make it out better what it says. So if you send it to us, I have no problem doing that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, send me a or I have the video of it, Steph, so I can upload it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so Lisa says sorry she couldn't hang out later.
It's all right. We felt like we had every obstacle thrown at us to not get there. It was like everything was trying to stop us. So couldn't blame it. I couldn't blame it.
It really was.
We did get there.
It was like everything bad that could happen to try to like prevent you from getting there. Happened like bridges.
We turned around. We turned around and left. What was it, like Saturday night at like 1 a.m?
Yeah, it started just downpouring.
It started downpouring, and we were like, we're gonna head out, and it was like a 3-hour ride. On the way up, it took us 6 hours to get there. Almost, it was like 5.5 or 5 hours. It was something crazy. It was like almost all day. I was like, we had a highway shut down, a accident that took up 4 out of 5 lanes. What was there? We got into Philly area and there was like a game going on. Or comedy special. Shane Gillis was in Philly, so they had a comedy special. So the whole area was shut down, and I'm like, my luck. But I was glad we got there. I'm definitely glad we got there.
Can't wait to go back. Honestly.
It's one of those places, like when we were talking about where we're going to do our collab and everything, like, I know a lot of haunted places around here, and then I saw your content, more of your content, and I'm like, nope, this is where we got to go. This is the perfect mix of like urban exploration / crazy shit / ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it didn't let down, and I remember you said for us to rate it, and I think I gave it only like an 8.5 or something, and like honestly, it just was like it just kept going and it was like every hour that passed, I would like ask myself like, all right, what do I think is, and I'm like, not like this is insane, like I am so, and it was like the whole like ride up there just became worth it. The like whole ride home, sitting in the rain, I'm like, it is what it is. This is great. Like I'm running around and it's like lightning, and I'm like, I love it. I'm having fun.
It's crazy because day 2 it was pouring.
Oh my god, it wasn't stopping.
And we're like, you know what? We're just gonna get some footage anyway, and we're like, let's go into more buildings. And I'm so glad that we did. And your one team member there was just picking up animals.
Oh my God, handing snakes off left and right. So yeah, we do have a member on our team, Braden, who also breeds snakes, and it's kind of his thing. And he was literally just like flipping rocks, finding like corn snakes, shoving them in water bottles. I need that. Bring him home. We're like, yo, dude, knock it off. Like, we're here for a different reason.
Does he still have it?
Yeah, he does. He built a whole, and honestly, I'm like, I can't get mad. The kid built a whole really like nice aquarium for it. Got all these like sticks going up the sides, sand, a heat pad, and he's like, "It's my pet." I'm like, "Dude, you got like 9 other snakes, dude."
What is its name?
I think he called it just Cats for Catskill.
I like it. It's very good.
Yep. So I was like, we gotta do it.
You know, you got a little mascot.
And that's gonna be the new It's Explored mascot. It's gonna be a little corn snake from a haunted zoo.
You gotta make shirts with the snake on it. We are talking about the Catskill Game Farm because we did an investigation there 2 weeks ago. Week and a half ago. I don't even know what day it is, but a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Adam wants to know, what is everyone's favorite cryptid? Is this Bigfoot?
Ooh, I gotta give it to the Mimic.
Oh.
I gotta say the Mimics. They're definitely slept on. And funny thing is with that, we opened a Dybbuk box, and that was like the most recent thing we did. And recently, it was like earlier actually, I was in the shower, and I could promise on everything. I heard like my wife yell, and I thought she yelled at my son and was like, "Are you okay?" And I could hear something like bang. And I was like, in the shower, jumped out, towel on, open, just sitting over like reading a book. Kids are just sitting there. I'm like, "You ain't saying nothing?" And I'm like, "All right, come on, please do not start this." Like, again, I think you guys are awesome, but I don't need one.
What happened right before the podcast started when I was sitting here setting up and the light flew off the shelf, off the desk?
Oh, yeah. You got to tell them about that.
So I was sitting where Eric is right now, and we have these little lights set up. One of them was on the desk, and I'm sitting there on my phone, and one literally flies off the desk and hits me in the stomach. And I like jumped up. I was actually scared.
Yeah, he kept running to me, and I was like, "Come on, dude! Call the reverend! Call the reverend!" Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys have like a reverend on standby, right? Because of your doll.
Speed dial.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had to have our doll exercised, and that's actually in the Dybbuk box opening video. We think it kind of jumped from the Dybbuk box to that. Actually, another spoiler alert, he's been a little weird recently, and we actually have a scheduled exorcism for him. They believe he has an attachment on him. So that's I believe the 15th actually of next month. So that should be very
and you're filming it.
But yeah, we had to have
yeah, of course we are.
Yeah, we're filming the whole thing. We have to. I mean, we already got the okay, and in the same video, you actually see we had to go all the way up to this guy's house. He lived like up in New York actually, so it's quite a bit away.
In New York a lot.
Yeah, a lot recently. So we brought the doll. We got there, and me and him got in a argument for probably about 15 minutes straight because he wanted to burn the doll because it attached itself to the like priest. So the priest seen it in passing, and then he reached out, got my number, and just was like, "This doll's attached to me. It doesn't matter what I do. I keep seeing it. I see it in my dreams." I open up Instagram, and it's a video you posted the doll. I open up YouTube, and it's a video of the doll. He's like, oh, he's a pretty like credible source. I looked the guy up, and I'm like, all right, is he one of these? You know, and it's like he's in New York Times. He's like a known demonologist, and like guy knows what he's talking about. So I was like, oh, maybe I should come hear what you're saying. So we ended up going all the way up there with this doll, and he wanted to burn it. He had his whole pit ready, and I was like, you're not burning it. It's part of the team. That's kind of our thing, you know. We collect haunted artifacts. So what if it gets possessive? We gotta still keep it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
we can't be
you burn
biased
something
to it.
like that, and where does the energy go? It's going to go into the nearest thing that it wants to. So you can't, burning them is never a good idea. You should send me a picture of it though, and let me read it.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We actually had when we did that. So he fought with me and was like, you know what, go get a box. I'll bind it to a box and bless it, and then you build a case for it, kind of like the Annabelle doll. Put it in it, you can bless it, and that's kind of what you can do for it. So she's actually like right behind me under this chair, sitting in a box right now.
Stephanie's gonna yell at you. Dolls do not like sitting.
She doesn't
in
like the
boxes
box
under chairs. My haunted doll doesn't like me in my trunk, apparently.
I know she don't like the box at all.
I just thought about something. She is right here, and you know what? Earlier when I was sitting right here, and you were in the shower, I heard scratching coming from right here.
Ooh.
I swear, it was literally. And I looked behind me and I was like, I thought it was him, and I asked him. He said, "What are you talking about?" I don't know.
The saddest part is I sleep here. That's the saddest part.
See, you know what's funny is I'm trying, like the priest said that the videos and pictures of the doll keep coming up, right? I am literally looking real quick to see if I could find one to pop up on the screen, and I can't even find a picture of that doll.
It's like, yeah. I mean, here.
So it's not like, you know, it's all over your YouTube, all over your Instagram that it will be popping up.
I've maybe only posted her twice on like maybe each platform. Maybe once on Instagram on like a reel. So for him to say that, I was like, all right, that's kind of weird. And so he ended up binding it to a box, and when I left to go get the box, he brought him into his basement. His whole basement was set up like a chapel, but it honestly was like a scene from a scary movie. This house like was in the middle of nowhere, like 200 acres of corn just behind it, like the giant 9-foot cross in the middle of it, and like in the basement is just like a chapel. And they had him down there and were asking him all types of questions, and had like the dais or whatever actually on like on a Zoom call type thing, and he had a whole chest mount camera on filming the whole thing, and they play like a mild exorcism song, and he just started cracking up laughing, and the dude like he's like all distraught over it, and that's kind of what had him talking to him a little more. And then he blessed the doll fully, closed the box, and started praying over him, and he just started cracking up laughing again. And then,
serious the rest of the time.
He was serious though, like he just thought that it was like, and he had no reason for the laughter. And the guy was freaked out about that. He was like, there's something deeper than, you know, just the doll. I'm like, it's gonna be a crazy ride. I'm glad it's him, not me.
But yeah, besides, imagine just having a chapel in your basement.
Oh my God, he had a chapel in his basement,
altar and everything.
Yeah, with a whole altar, a giant like 6-foot, 5-foot Jesus statue, and then he was like, first thing out of his mouth, he was like, "Watch out for my snake, Satan. I have a random snake that lives in here." I'm like, "What the hell?"
Thanks.
And it's like, the funniest though is I felt bad for him. I was like, "I'm sorry I left you," because, all right, so if you want, I can show you a picture of the doll.
Aww.
So that is.
She's definitely kind of a showstopper, because when you had your table out full of things, that's what your eye gets drawn to first.
You've seen her in person. So. She's
yeah. If you can send me a better close up of that, I can definitely get a read on her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably open her up tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
Clean her up.
But Adam saying, if you get a chance, look up the Jefferson Hotel in Jefferson, Texas. A lot of the rooms have a theme, and they have rooms full of dolls.
Oh, okay. Jefferson Hotel. I got to write that one down.
So, speaking of cool places, what's coming up for you guys, or what's on your bucket list?
What's coming up for us? So we actually just got done doing a mini marathon, pretty much. We filmed 4 locations.
I think it was 5.
Yeah, we went back to back, one after the other. We did a Paris study, which was a giant mansion that was, they did everything occult. They opened in 1877 and had all types of forms of life in the spiritual works of the world that seen this place. They said that from Henry Houdini has walked in there to world-renowned mediums, all different types of walks. And it was a really cool place. They still practice in a lot of things. They have witches there. They have they do active spells and calling of ancestors and
Ritual, spiritual.
Yeah, you have a room where all these rituals are on the walls and floors and it was probably one of the more amped up answers we got. There was 2 kids actually there, Timothy and Annette. I'll say we were playing hide and seek with them. We actually had them roll a ball down the steps. We were on not even the same floor as them. We were on the first floor, ball up top on the second floor, and just ding, 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 goes down all the steps. We had our first time using dowsing rods there, which was pretty cool. So we had some pretty good answers with that too. It was just all over the place that night. I was we're literally playing hide and seek with 2 children. This is insane. And we got some good thermals in there. It was definitely a pretty cool place. And we did Blackbeard's house too. Ooh. Which was his mistress's house. So that was pretty interesting. And right behind it was a graveyard from 1660s, I'm gonna say 1660 or 1666. And I sent him in there by himself. Why I went into Blackbeard's house, and I was like, "You're gonna go in the graveyard, and then you'll come in the house when I go out." So we did a thing where I went in, he stayed in the graveyard. Me and the rest of the team came out to the graveyard. He went into the house, and that way he stayed kind of alone most of the night just to see what would happen. And that was just more, I think, of a fun one. We were definitely messing with each other a lot. Scaring each other a lot.
Messing with us too, though. Yeah. Point out there was one spirit that was going from the cemetery back to the house, from the house, and it was relaying exactly what the rest of the team was doing to me. So I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're doing it. They tell me they're doing exactly what that spirit just told me through a spirit talker. So it was crazy.
Oh yeah. He was hitting me on a walkie, telling me exactly what I was actively doing. That was pretty
cool. I feel like when you're jokey and messing with each other, the spirits kind of pick up on that and they try to get in on it.
Well, what I think with that is they feed off energy.
They do. Yep.
So when you're like that, your energy is at the highest.
We always say keep your vibration high.
Exactly. If you go into a place and you're just I wouldn't want to come mess with you either. But you came in and you were high energy. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll give you a bang and knock.
That's right.
I'll play your games.
Yeah.
You know, right, you'd be going to your ghost friends, watch this. I'm gonna scare the shit out of them.
Yeah. I always say hashtag ghost got jokes because they are funny. They are so funny sometimes. Oh my God,
yeah, they are. Oh my. Or they'll have you doing the funniest things. I find myself, I'm I'll be standing there. I'm like, if we were not ghost hunting, the things that we're saying right now, we've been what? I'm standing at a door or a wall staring at it jump on me, use my energy. And I'm like, we gotta look like nuts from the outside. But
even that, and like when you're trying to
it's
debunk
awesome.
things, like okay, something goes off, you're over there, you're jumping, you're banging, you're trying to get it to like recreate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying. Yeah.
Like watch a ghost
It's
hunting
like-
video with no sound on. It looks ridiculous.
Oh, 100. Oh. Or if you change the sound to like some high amped up like cartoon music, like like it would just be like.
And now you're gonna see that reel posted tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
We had to just do a TikTok of the POV things that only make sense when you're ghost hunting, and it was like all the questionable things, like what's that on my leg, and you know,
being called a painted whore and getting excited about it. And saying thank you.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen those as things you can say in the bedroom or at a ghost hunt.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean, they go hand in hand, I realize.
Brianna's favorite thing is to recreate throwing things. So she works at a haunted bed and breakfast. That was another candidate for the collab, but they actually had a teapot thrown across the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
During brunch, a crowded brunch.
You gotta tell me more about that.
So they were having brunch because they have a nice fancy thing. They had all the tea set out, and teapot just goes.
Yeah. Place full of people.
And she said, like, it's not like the teapot was on the edge of the table and just fell. It literally, it was placed back, and then it's like somebody just swiped it and it went flying.
It was a ghost cat. It had to be a ghost cat. Just shoop.
A ghost cat? I've never had a cat throw a teapot at me.
But cats knock things off the tables all the time, so.
Or it could have been somebody that just like, there's no alcohol in this teapot.
Yeah, like.
Or it was on Valentine's Day, so maybe somebody who didn't have a date.
Oh, yep.
They're sat at the table alone.
Yeah. Like, fuck Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
They wanted a hot toddy instead.
You got to start serving those at brunch and see how that goes.
Mimosas get old.
Yeah. Adam's asking, do y'all think of what do y'all think of unexplained footsteps?
It's an adrenaline rush for me.
So
I'm not gonna lie.
For me, it's always 50-50. I'm not gonna lie. So it depends on the setting. Because like you said earlier, you always try to debunk things, and it's like I find myself being like, all right, was it like something fell, or was it? But like when it's it's footsteps, and you turn around and there's nobody there, it is one of the most unsettling feelings to me. I would say, like, you just go cold. And I've definitely, and it was even before filming, I remember, I would say one of the most insane nights of my life I can recall. And this was like, I'm talking teenager years. No cameras, no nothing. I was, me and my buddy, we went down to Devil's Road, which is like this real infamous area near us. The road, all types of bends, the trees grow away from it. They had a colt that was running there and like chase you off the road, like all types of things. And I went there because when I was a little younger, and we were driving down the road one day, and it was like me, my girlfriend, my buddy, a couple of us, and our car like shut off. And we seen like 5 people start to walk towards us, and this like things step over this gate, and I was like, just froze. I get like my car started, I rip off, I take off, and it's like a whole nother.
That sounds like aliens.
Oh my! It was just like definitely probably people messing with us, but like it was enough to freak me out, enough to want to go back and then have the most wildest night of my life. I was like, I gotta walk this road. Like, screw driving it. I gotta walk this road. So I drive all the way down it, park, and it's like a 3-mile road. And of course, I gotta do it at 3 a.m. because I can't be a sissy. I got my buddy with me. So it's it's 3 a.m. I had my girlfriend sitting in the car, like parked at the time. we go walking down, and we get halfway down this road, and this ain't nothing, and for some reason we just decided to stop. But I look above us, and there's a noose hanging above us, and I hear this lady scream. So I think, all right, could possibly have been the girl that was there in the car, mind you, right? Because she's like, I'm not walking this, locked herself in the car. I'm like, cool. And so I go running. I'm talking about we're full-fledged sprinting back up this road. But I can hear, we're on pavement. I can hear sticks snapping with us. And like, we were pretty quick. When your adrenaline's high, you're kind of hauling ass. And it's like, we could hear the sticks just snapping and snapping and snapping. My buddy just kept going. I stopped. And when I stopped, I heard on the pavement behind me just pop, 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 like coming up to me. And I can say that I've always expressed my Second Amendment since I was allowed to. Yeah. So I turn around and I start shooting at nothing. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. There's no houses around or nothing. And I'm just, I'm like 18. I'm like, hell no. No. And I just take off. And as I'm running, I can just hear whatever keeping up with me. And when I tell you, I was like, I'm going to die. This is the plot of every scary movie you watch. Like, what am I doing? And like I said, like there was no reason I was doing it. And that was like my first encounter with footsteps. And I would say ever since that, it brings me back to kind of that moment when I hear them. So I just freeze. Like, if I'm not, it's definitely one of the stuck moments for me. You get all hyped up. You're like, you're back.
I get excited, but I get disappointed too, because then you want to see what's causing the footsteps, and you don't see anything.
Not always.
No, you don't.
I don't always want to see.
So when we were at the game farm, I feel like an idiot sometimes because I'm so desensitized to things. I'm like, we're in an abandoned building in the middle of the woods, and we hear footsteps.
Oh my God.
And me and Stephanie, our first instinct is usually, let me go check it out to make sure there's nobody up there, make sure it's really a ghost.
Yeah.
Or a spirit.
Yeah.
And then, like, when Sean freaked out, I'm like, oh crap, that might actually be dangerous.
I did not run to that.
Maybe we shouldn't just immediately just go investigate.
Go running off. Yeah.
That's because everybody started to like gravitate that way until he amped up, and then I was like, oh, we should stop.
Yeah.
And I want to say, like, we left out a pretty good part. When we pulled up, it was already like nighttime when I seen this guy. I want to say, I was like, yo, this is our death day, my guy. We got set up. Like, we pulled up, man, got these huge guns. They're like, yeah, coming to the woods with no service. Yep. I'm like, oh, great.
This is how every horror movie starts out.
I was like, there's no service. It's very rustic. You're in the middle of nowhere. And you guys were still like, yeah, I'm in.
I'm down.
It's cool.
Go for it. Let Jesus take the wheel sometimes, I guess.
Too funny.
No, apparently the game farm is just where everybody thinks they're going to go die, because that was definitely my thoughts at one point when I walked into that rhino house and the cages and the meat hooks. I'm like, yep, this is the end.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then you gotta like 2 miles through the woods until you actually get to like the gate. So it's like, oh
yeah,
I know they can hear me back
here.
Yeah. Adam is the only guy on his team, so they send him to go check out scary noises during an investigation.
Oh, so
I'm not the only guy, but I usually get sent to go first.
As I say, you're my job. I make him check out all the noises or all the iffy structures.
Yeah.
If I feel like I shouldn't walk on it, I'm like, yo, man. And I don't tell him that's why I'm doing it. He knows that's why I'm doing it. I'm like, oh, go over there and see what's over there. He's like,
Nicole and I are usually the two to do it because we have no fear.
See, I think I fear like humans more. Like I can deal with a ghost. My thing is, I just don't want to cut the corner and it's like some like raven, just some crazy guy sitting there, and I'm just like, oh, this is what I deal with tonight. Because like we go to some like questionable spots, I'm not gonna lie. We go into some wild areas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I try.
Definitely
They
one
ask
of
too
those
many
here.
questions. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go do this thing. Where is it? Are there bathrooms? Is there electricity? Is it safe? I'm like, stop
Are there
asking.
ticks?
God. The ticks. We had a tick counter in the video. It was like we were up to like what? How many?
11.
Oh,
11
no.
ticks we pulled
I think we
off.
each had 2
That's
of
a
them
hor-
on us. And I don't know if you watched our live last week. Last week, I actually got one off the fold of my ear. And then
Oh,
the next
God.
day, I went to Barnes and Noble with my daughter, and we ran into some friends. And Isabel sees something on my arm, and I'm like, "Is that chocolate? Please let it be chocolate." And she's like, "Mom, it has legs." And I'm like, "No!" So I was basically like stomping in place while my friend was like trying to get it off my arm. I'm like, "I'm gonna die."
It's fine. And you'll just be allergic to meat. It's fine.
I don't want to have Lyme's disease.
Wait, what did Sean say? You got 24 hours to get it off. You'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Lisa always sends me in first. It's true. Sean is always the guy put in the dark hole when possible. Just might catch him taking a nap, which is true. We've put him in the in Gettysburg in the orphanage. There's this pit where they put all that was like the children's punishment. They had to go sit in the pit, and everybody who goes in there, like they start crying. They feel so sad. He was napping.
Yo, you want to come join my team? Let me know because I could barely get this guy to turn the lights off. So come this way. How do you fall asleep in a setting like that? I mean, there's some times where like I've wanted to go to bed because I was tired, but I'm just like my body's not shutting off. Like I hear a pin drop. Like
You're still like hyper focused. Yeah, he was doing Estes, and we're like, okay, is he all right in there? Like he hasn't said anything in a while, and he's fucking sleeping.
Yeah.
Sound asleep. That's awesome.
Years ago, I tried to have
Hopefully
my husband do a thing because, you know, I work at a haunted hotel and there's a bordello. And I'm like, go into Anna's room and talk her up. You know, that fool fell asleep. He totally fell asleep. I'm like, seriously?
Just wanted to. I was comfortable. She wasn't in there tonight.
Well, she was, but she asked him how much money he had. And I said, Scott, how much money are you going to pull out for her? And he goes, I only got a 20. I said, well, you pulled it out. You're leaving it. So that's how that goes down.
I gotta check that place out. I'm gonna have to plan to come out there and stay a night there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do like a whole tour of the Hudson Valley. Like, we got more places for you to check out.
Yeah, like I said, we're from a small little town, so we're happy to get out and like finally see everything. So it's definitely a good experience.
You better get it all out of your system, you know, now, because in a couple weeks you're gonna be on lockdown, right?
Oh my God, yeah, that's why we did the marathon because we got the baby coming.
Yeah.
So I'll
get over your paranormal hangover now.
Yeah, and that's why we had to do it. Well, we also didn't want the viewers to have to like miss out.
Yeah.
So we definitely, I said did it the right way. We'll be able to completely release videos on time. So we won't skip a beat like that. We'll probably take a month off from filming and then hit the ground running probably here in September, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got a lot planned September through January.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God. And then in October we have the everything down in Ohio we're doing. We got a couple road trips we're taking, haunted road trips. It's gonna be fun.
That's awesome. Like you guys are hitting the ground running because for only being in this 4 months, you're already doing conventions, you're doing collabs, you're like releasing videos, you're going to all these places. So like where the next 4 years, where are you gonna be?
Hopefully at the top.
I'm gonna be bringing you guys on talking about welcome back everybody. It's your favorite It's Explored. Talking to 10 million subscribers, or honestly, we'll just be on HBO. Like, you guys are gonna see us on
or at least the Travel
They're not
Channel.
even going like cable, they're going like subscription.
Yeah, no, we're making it Netflix. We got the debut coming out. You know what I mean? We're gonna have documentaries about us. Now, on a humble level, I hope in 4 years that I'm able to still just be doing this with my friends. Okay, like I just hope we build something that
actually it can only be this, and we live off of that.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, like I
pays
want this
everything.
to be my passion. It's our passion, it's our dream, and I definitely want it to be full effect. I know I made it kind of when I'm just able to call him and be like, "Yo, let's go to
Yeah.
work," and it's you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because we love it, even down to the nitty gritty, the editing, the long hours of just filtering through videos. You know, I mean, you guys seen how we film everything. We film raindrop. I rather delete videos than need
Yeah.
videos is kind of my thing. So it's like I spend 3 days alone just filtering through one segment of like, you know, the Catskill. It's probably gonna take me about 2 days just to it took me about 2 days to filter through all the
Mhm.
footage and just like delete what's like something I wouldn't use or bad angles, dead air, you know, things like that. And it's like I even fall in love with that aspect of it. It's fun to me, and it's the creation of everything. So I just hope I'm still able to do this. If in 4 years I'm still able to do this, I'll be happy.
Mhm.
And in 4 years, we're
So.
gonna be here with tons more subscribers, and you're
Exactly.
gonna come back on.
Yeah.
And we're doing
Give an
Exactly.
update on how you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, and that wise, we stay genuine, we stay ourselves, and we don't really fake nothing. If we have a non-paranormal night, it was still a fun.
Yeah.
Like we still are doing crazy challenges, having fun in these haunted places. But like as you guys know, there's sometimes you go there and you have the most active night of your life, and there's sometimes you're just sitting in the dark for 4
Mhm.
hours. So it's
Yeah.
like the fact that I think all of I would say like our attributes or our characteristic traits of each other kind of play off of each other so well, and like our ADHD that sitting in the dark is like even that is funny to us. Like we're just always doing something, and yeah. What do you think?
I just went blank. Holy, sorry.
4 years,
I
Josh is
forgot.
gonna be better at public speaking.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's hard.
I'm gonna be talking to bigger crowds.
Yeah.
How much you talking? You can tell that that's why I do a lot of the talking.
Most people get used to it.
Josh, I'm just teasing.
4 years.
I know, of course, I know. But in 4 years, hopefully, like he said, he can just call me up and it's time to go to work, and we're just driving to another state
Mhm.
and exploring, doing what we love.
Yeah.
That's the big part of it is
It's like-
loving what you do and having fun with it. And the best piece of advice I could tell you is to be humble, be honest, be true to yourself, you know, and just have fun with it.
And be consistent. I would say piggyback off that and just be consistent.
Yeah. Stay out of the drama.
We try to do all that. Yeah. Oh my God. We do not have time for the
Keep
drama.
it that way.
You guys. Yeah. We'll walk the opposite
Yeah.
direction. That's we're drama free, and I can say it's not a shot, but being an all male group, luckily we got like pretty low drama.
Yeah.
It's just like testosterone definitely gets to like button heads, and we all like you're sleeping on the floor type things.
Yeah.
But like
At the end of the day, we get through it.
yeah, we get through it. I mean, we don't
We're our
have to
little
argue.
family.
We don't. We look at each other all equal. Nobody on the team is better
That's
than
good.
nobody.
That's how it should be. You know, you're friends and you're hanging out with your friends, doing fun stuff. So.
And that's the thing. We feel like so many people, they try to take it so serious.
Mhm.
It's like not everything has to be as serious. Not everything is a demon. Not
Correct.
everything is this. You know, like, so I think us taking that aspect of things is kind of like what makes us really unique. And we're growing pretty quickly in the little amount of time we're doing, and I'm so grateful for that. And you know,
That's awesome.
I can't wait to just keep climbing and watching everything grow and blossom, and it's definitely amazing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, like I said, I've worked with a lot of people, and some of them are like over the top YouTubers, like, oh my God, guys, it's a demon. And some of them are like, you are not allowed to smile during an investigation. This is serious. Like, and you guys have a very good blend of like knowing when to be serious and knowing when to goof off and have fun. And I think that's a really good thing that you guys have going for you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, just being genuine. It's like being true to ourselves. If you're not faking nothing, then you know when something's serious. You know what I mean? If you're you're actually being genuine to yourself. You know when you're genuinely going to be serious. And I try to say, like, I definitely find myself too in situations being happy for like what's going on and all. That's so funny, buddy.
Love using the
Yeah,
chat.
love using the chat.
Love using the chat.
It's like I don't know. I just find myself just like really ready to evolve with it all. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's exactly the perfect way to be. So, yay. You guys are doing great. You're doing great.
And towards the end of the show, because this goes quick, we're on an hour already. We go around and we kind of say like one good thing that happened this week, like a little gratitude at the end of the day. So I'll give you guys a second to think. Stephanie, what's your good thing this week?
My good thing this week was today. Of course, I had to go get my lashes done, and then Isabel went and got our toes and our nails done. I could not spit out the words.
It's that alien tea, man.
And on Friday we are leaving for vacation to the Outer Banks, so super excited. And we're gonna be bringing home a puppy.
Okay, job.
Oh, that's a lot of good things.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So this past weekend, like I said, I went to the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, and we just had the best time. We got to stay at the Rose Farmhouse on the battlefield on Thursday night, and then went to the hotel on Friday and Saturday. Saw so many people, had such a good time. We danced, we talked paranormal, we just got to see the town, everything about that weekend I love. So one of my favorite weekends of the year.
That's great. That's great.
All right, how about you guys?
Oh, let's see. I would say got like pretty much everything we need to get done for the baby done.
Oh, good.
So starting to get a little less stressful and a little more exciting. So baby comes next week. That's going to be very exciting.
Many blessings. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm sure it will.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's a very easy delivery.
I guess that's what I'll say was on mine. What about you?
Well, I actually just came back from vacation with my family.
Good.
So we went down to the beach for a few days. It was just nice to connect and just stay off the phones pretty much and just be there with family and stuff for a couple of days. And come back refreshed and ready to go.
That's good. Congrats. All right. So you want to tell everybody where they can find you guys?
So you all can find us at It's Explored on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can even Google us at this point. But yeah, ITZ Explored on everything. We also are having some merch dropping soon and a couple things in the making. So make sure you guys definitely check us out and subscribe so you don't ever miss a beat. And we're happy to have you guys along for the ride too.
Awesome.
So everybody make sure to go follow them on Instagram, on YouTube, and everything they do, because they're awesome. And I'm telling you guys, you are not going to want to miss this Catskill Game Farm video when it drops.
It was crazy.
Like I said, this was definitely our best video yet, so you're definitely not going to miss it. Oh my God.
A few things that we have going on. We have Kestrel Tavern tomorrow night in Kingston. So anybody that wants to join us, come on down, buy a spooky drink, and we're going to be showing our episode of Haunted Tri-State on the big screen. So come out and watch it with us, and then we're going to do some Q&As afterwards. August 1st, we have the Walden House with a couple special guests. So that's going to be exciting. I won't be there because I'll be on vacation, but everybody's going to have a fabulous time. So.
Yeah, very exciting things coming up. And tomorrow at Kestrel, we may actually have a surprise appearance and joining our Q&A from another cast member from Haunted Tri-State. So I'm not gonna name names yet, just in case anything happens. We don't show
Y'all sound busy.
But it's going to be fun. Okay. So thank you guys so much for coming on and letting us be your first podcast appearance.
Thank you. That's exciting.
It was fun. Thank you guys for having us. It was amazing.
Definitely want to have you back on at some point too. So yeah.
Famous YouTubers. They're going to look back and be like, what was your first podcast? And you're like, I was on Paranormal Tea Time.
Yep.
You know it. I mean, hey, you guys are coming to top with us. You gave us one of the best investigations. So
I love it.
First podcast.
Part two coming.
We're gonna make sure you guys.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be seeing y'all in September. So that's official.
All right. So y'all have a
All right,
good
guys.
night.
I hope y'all have a blessed
Yeah.
night.
Everyone have a good
And we'll
night.
be out of
Yes,
here.
and we will see you all next Wednesday.
Yep.